as I'm going to do right here. We're going to restart from the kickoff, and we are going to get underway. So no more dilly-dally, no more waffling. No waffles here. Let's go ahead and play some games. We got Moxy versus AtomiK. AtomiK just could not find a way to force 5 games against Ross, and really came off of opportunities. AtomiK, I would say, very opportunistic against Roas. And now he's up against another 1v1 Titan. You know, there's another guy today that's been reaming around that B group. It was toxic. He 3-0'd Moxy. That doesn't necessarily mean that AtomiK is going to have his way with him. AtomiK already getting way more possession than he had against Rolas to start. As Moxy, he went for the pinch, a complete failure on the pinch. Unfortunate for him. Yeah, sometimes, you know, that's the way that cookie crumbles. You just mis-execute. That's really been what a lot of the plays have come down to today. A mis-execution or interesting aggressive decisions. Earlier today, Nas versus Vatira. How many times did Vatira get caught out aggressively positioning, fully in view of Nas, and how many times did we watch Nas just punish him for it? So a lot of punishable mistakes have been happening today from players that typically don't make those kind of errors. Like even that pinch failed that earlier from Moxy. And he ties it up, and a nice flick off the bar as Moxy coming back around onto it. Nice job to skirt AtomiK off the ground and keep control. Didn't get the greatest touch onto it. I was right. Auto qual for next event is based on total points. That is how I remembered it. Also, Wikipedia, I don't know how updated it is for this event in particular. Moxy was checking for AtomiK, trying to create a little bit of space, or when he's going to push forward. But AtomiK's taking his time. He's got 25 plus in the tank. Nothing really developing for him there. As chat are pointing out, though, it is kind of must-win territory for AtomiK. Even looking at game differential, this one going 5, I don't think, even if AtomiK wins it, I don't think it's going to help him very much. It might only ensure that he gets the 5th spot rather than the 6th, with him and Khaled at the bottom of this group. So far, not much offense to speak of. Terribly nasty flick. Just a little high. Moxy used a lot, but has recovered. Has the midfield boost, no problem. AtomiK deep here with Moxy. Another flick denied. The flicks look decent for Moxy, but AtomiK's defense is just as good. They'll chase Moxy down, delete him off the field, and he spawns on the opposite side, and oh! The absolute bean of a touch from AtomiK on this play. And Moxy just goes way in front of it. He went for the pre-flip. It was so slow. He saw that first touch, and he's definitely thinking AtomiK is driving right into that. Because you saw the ball, it hides AtomiK. So I don't think Moxy at least does not know that AtomiK is completely starved on that play, and he's not catching up to it. And so Moxy pre-flips, expecting that touch to come in from AtomiK, and then doesn't realize that, oh, AtomiK never went. But he picks the goal right back though. No problem. Very defensive game. Defensive as in they haven't let a lot of balls go in the back of the net. AtomiK stay back, but both have registered 8 shots apiece. Moxy on the catch. Knows got to wait for that flick, and he'll pick it up. Just keeping it low. An easy challenge for Moxy. Takes advantage of him here. Got AtomiK to bite. Not a bad idea from AtomiK. Drill the nose underneath. Try to force the ball out. Skirt it along the car's edge. But Moxy, he turns his car into the ball so that it doesn't skirt away. And he wins the challenge. He wins the goal. AtomiK is forced to respond. Not a single standard flick has gone past AtomiK from Mawkzy. The one that did was just a little too powerful. And it's an easy challenge. We'll see AtomiK. Waste a little bit of time, couple seconds off the clock, no problem. Coming into this one, I definitely favor Mawkzy to recover well in this game. His ground game, some of the best. I don't know why I keep hitting the wide game. Do not mean to do that. A little 360 ceiling reset. That would be fun. But AtomiK is trying to establish the no fun zone. Trying to come back in this game. He does push Moxy off, holds on to the power slide, and just avoids a demo. And just has no boost left to really respond right now. It's a chance to go collect a few pads. He even gets the canister, but still doesn't have the ball. Moxy, the catch. Oh, the stall! And hang on, he ain't done. He ain't done! Oh, this play is absolutely dirty, Moxy. The little flick stall into the double tap. How about it off the bar? My God. Dang, dude. You ever see a flip cancel so freaking smooth? I mean, geez, Moxy. I'll just play that highlight over and over. Sorry, AtomiK. I'm still thinking about that Moxy shot. Let's see what he can do off the kickoff here. That's the one thing AtomiK did have going for him against Roas, was he was getting a lot of kickoff wins, shots off the kickoff. Moxy's not giving him the same ends here, but AtomiK has kept it close. He just needs to find something on this dribble. Can't get a good hold of it. Still got a powerful flick. Backside save. Not enough power. Moxy's there to turn it away. Maybe out of 6. We tried to slide, maybe get a demo, but AtomiK slides in early, avoids the bump, loses boost. You're gonna pick one or the other. You'd rather stay on the field. Moxy, I believe he's done his job. Maybe. We still gotta wait here for 3 seconds to see what AtomiK's got. Standard kickoff. Goes right to Moxy, and that's a GG for game number 1. Moxy taking the first game of the series. Overall, really looking good. It's kind of the same story. AtomiK really has trouble getting extended possessions on these players, or at least against Roas and Moxy. He's had a lot of difficulty maintaining possession, and his ground attacks, they're not bad. Like, even the bobble that he had with the flick attempt, but it's hanging on to the ball after that. It's actually getting the follow-up challenge and locking Moxy into his half. That's the difficult part. How many times AtomiK, he gets one try on the ground, he tries one flick, it's immediately killed out to the corner. And credit to both Moxy and Roas, they don't really give AtomiK much of an angle to get in on. AtomiK's problem right now is just trying to actually keep Moxy off of him. Moxy aggressive on some of his pushes. Game 1 fully his, and absolutely getting the goal of the game there. How can AtomiK respond here in game number 2? Good challenge to start. Will be difficult to catch back up to it. Oh, Moxy with a quick ceiling. Now AtomiK goes for the aggressive challenge this time. But Moxy, he had him downloaded. He takes it quick off the ceiling, and it almost feels like, well, darned if you do, darned if you don't, if you're AtomiK. This time you don't give Moxy the breathing room in the midfield, and he punishes you for it. Let's see what Moxy does again. Got the catch. AtomiK. Oh, great shot. Almost. Oh, almost a great shot from Moxy. The post and the crossbar ruin him on the bouncer, and AtomiK makes another stop. Moxy wants that corner boost. He doesn't get it. That's a huge chance to punish, and he has nailed it. Nice job, AtomiK. Race for that corner boost. Had to nail the touch out on the follow-up. He does. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. Moxy has the ceiling, and we'll let it drop. AtomiK posted on the wall, and now Moxy pulling out more weapons out of his arsenal. Lets it drop down on the wave dash catch. Moxy's just got it. He's just built, man. Moxy's just built tough. He's got so many teeth. Think of the size of the burger he can chomp down. I don't know why I said burger. That's the most American thing I think I've said on the channel today. But Moxy just catches AtomiK out here. Coming back, AtomiK, you see him you see him flip. And that commitment, Moxy just takes control of the ball. It's a perfect catch, and he gets punished on it. And I flip out to the side, killing AtomiK. Already more, almost, oh yeah, just as many goals scored as we had at the 2-minute mark of game number 1. A little more defensive. This time, offense coming alive, and anytime AtomiK is given a little bit of space on that ball, if he can rip the ball, and if he thinks he can beat you on the rip, he'll take it every single time. He would much rather put a powerful shot on than have to try to control this ball in the air. And this time he gets a nice pop and he shoves Moxy out of the way. This is a good play by AtomiK. And puts Moxy back in tying spots. Not bad. Dash recover for Moxy. The no dodge for both, but AtomiK had his nose pushed forward on it. The ball was being pushed forward. It's going to be hard to get that out to the side if you're Moxy. Just a controlling touch there for Moxy. He didn't get AtomiK to bite on the first one. AtomiK stayed real close as Moxy was coming straight down. Doesn't make contact though. Decent recovery. Get on the side of it. Moxy steals the boost out, tries to beat AtomiK. AtomiK just gets the touch, can't bump Moxy though, and he will win the race. There's been a couple of tight races in the corner. Both players really trying to play aggressive in each other's half. Moxy was the one to win the boost this time instead of AtomiK. It's pretty close right now. Moxy got the reset and just gets over AtomiK's nose. Dang. Now Moxy, what's he got? Up the side wall, full tank, neutral hop to get in front of it. And that's a beautiful goal, Moxy. I love everything about this. It's the little things about this game that make me so happy. For example, you pop, just neutral hop, and then that'll put you right into position. No air roll needed to recorrect. That is smooth, clean, efficient launching there from Moxy. Absolutely love that stuff. AtomiK's got to find a way to crawl back into the series. Get on top of this. Moxy will get on top of him again. So far, I mean, Moxy's looking every bit as threatening as he usually does. AtomiK's got a chance here. And reset will drop it. And just did not quite have the control of the ball. Moxy will take it off the ceiling. And a quick shot! How many different looks has Moxy gave AtomiK on this exact thing? He went up to the ceiling and did a quick shot earlier. Then he came down, did a wave dash pop. This time, he goes down to the ground early and then double hops into the ball to get a straight line power shot on target. And AtomiK just can't do anything about it. And Moxy's given AtomiK literally like 4 different types of shots from the air to look at. And he's not been able to defend any of them. I mean, how are you supposed to? What is he going to do when he's executing perfectly like this? A lot of boost here. Moxy just a strong opponent, no doubt. And he's showing you why. Here he goes again from the ceiling. He's going to air dribble Musty, and that's another goal. Moxy is silent in game number 2. Absolutely popping off. Once he's got control, he knows the Musty is all his. AtomiK can only watch as he tries to challenge fruitlessly. AtomiK says go next. Already quitting out. Only down by 5 goals, but fair enough. He says go next. We'll give him the go next. So we'll go the whole way down to 0. Moxy will take game 2. Chat. I want to know what you guys are thinking. Tell me. Is AtomiK coming back? Is AtomiK coming back, chat? Let me know. Let me know. All right. Well, Moxy put on a show in game 2. AtomiK is going to start with the first goal of the game, though, winning off the kickoff. This is probably the only way AtomiK wins this game. If he can be consistent on the kickoff and actually force Moxy to play. There you go. Got the delay. I like this. That's the way through right now. I don't know if you can defend Moxy's offense if you're AtomiK. Not after the last few games. Not with the amount of weapons he has at his disposal. But if you can consistently win these and you get a substantial lead, then maybe you can buy yourself enough time. So that loss against Toxic did him dirty. If anything, it's just showing you how impressive Toxic's win over Moxy was. The fact that he comes right in, still looking like Moxy. And so did Ross against AtomiK. Oh my god, that's kind of nasty, Mox. Jeez. Got the touch out, and then absolutely smashed the ball like he's Thor, and the ball is the hammer. Is that, RWS player says he looks locked in since Toxic. He really does. Comes another play. Quickly off the double, and AtomiK was ready for that one. That one not as hard to defend for AtomiK. He's seen that kind of play about a million times. Not much else Moxy was going to go for there. But now this is where the trouble gets. Like AtomiK starts losing the kickoffs, and there's the Moxy flick. Absolutely kills him. Top corner. There is something so satisfying about watching that. Juicy. He only had that one in game 1. He went for that exact flick. He had AtomiK beat, but then he hit where he hit the cross on the crossbar in the post. And, oh my gosh, it's just going in. Moxy puts it in from the midfield line. Now AtomiK, you see the wave dash recover there from Moxy. Squares up onto the ball. He knows AtomiK has been winning those kickoffs. The last kickoff was standard kickoff. So instead, Moxy ends up wave dash recovering. AtomiK nowhere near the ball, but he does beat Moxy here. And that one's a floater off target. Now you got to defend him again. He does get in the way. Moxy trying to really force AtomiK to think about what he's going to do with the ball as well. Shading where he's going to flick it. Here he goes controlling again. A little breezy for it. And, you know, AtomiK felt a slight wind at his back. But he's racing forward, no problem. Good punish. I think Moxy was really starting to feel the flick. So he's just okay, fine. Let's go standard flick. Okay, let's do corner flick. Okay, let's do breezy flick. He had the ceiling reset musty flick in the last game. But too many flicks. AtomiK's got you on the flick game for now. And the bobble, AtomiK. Had Moxy right there. I like the aggressive challenge. The demo is going to help. Same side spawn. That's rough for AtomiK. And he'll try to keep it away, but Moxy stay around it. He'll steal that boost out. That's fine. AtomiK's doing okay right now. Just has to move around quick. And that'll get the job done. Stay on those pads. And actually cut Moxy, who didn't have full control of it. Punish. And off the post. AtomiK does everything right there. He cuts in aggressively as soon as he sees Moxy lost control in the corner. He takes the shot. It's not a bad angle. And the post ruins him on the play. AtomiK didn't expect a 2v1. Well, here we are. I think AtomiK has played decently in the back minute, but loses control at the last second as Moxy sends it in front on him. And you see AtomiK, he sees Moxy in front. It forces AtomiK into a panicky position, and he doesn't get a great pop either. He ends up tilting it towards the box, which puts Moxy in a better spot to punish him. But AtomiK's not going to be out of this fight. Didn't get any power on that. It's got to get back quick. And yep, that's it. Too much power. He didn't have enough speed coming back. And now Moxy up by 2. Boomed it on him. I think for AtomiK, as he air rolled under that ball, it's just the judgment of speed for AtomiK on that play. It's definitely savable if he gets his whole nose on it, but he got his corner on it as he tilted his car up. And that only redirected the ball forward. That's a good flick, though, from AtomiK. Little backflip flick. Nice work. Say what you want, though. As much as Moxy dominated the second game, AtomiK took advantage of those early kickoffs he got. He got 2 quick goals. He has forced Moxy to work for some of these, but that is an easy Moxy goal. He'll waste a couple seconds more off the clock, and Moxy continues to harass AtomiK on the ground. Just when AtomiK thinks he's finally got the flick game figured out, Moxy threatens the flick, goes low on the challenge, and AtomiK can't force the ball out on him. Now Moxy, a high pop off the ground, wave dash popper, bang! Moxy! Absolutely disgusting. The dude is a ball hawk. He doesn't know how to get off of it. That's a nasty wave dash popper off the bar and back into the net, dude. Up by 3 now. Moxy, hands down, one of my favorite players to watch. Dude just has so many things he loves going for. And this one's going in as well. AtomiK throws out the GGs. 4 goals down, he's gone. And so that is going to do it. We're going to go ahead, put the timer down. That's a GG's to AtomiK. Moxy will end up winning the game. Give it up for him. Absolutely crushed in the last game. I thought AtomiK played pretty well. I think AtomiK, you know, with not as strong of an arsenal in 1v1 as Moxy has, that was always going to be a really difficult matchup for him. But I actually thought that he recovered pretty nicely on in Game 3. He took advantage of some early kickoffs. He tried the delayed kickoff as well. Tried to mix those up, and then just tried to challenge Moxy aggressively as much as possible. Didn't work out. Moxy's control, I mean, he's pretty dang good at the game. I mean, what can you say? There's a reason why he's in the triad, or was in the triangle of the conversation of best ones player in the world. Although Salt Mine Stage 2 might be trying to throw a wrench into that conversation. I don't think it's going to throw too much of a wrench into it, because I think our usual suspects are doing quite well. But if we take a look back over at the group stage and see how things are going, looks like Drawley continues to win games, although it looks like he might be down 1-2 right now. Nas also trying to capitalize off of a great start to the day. He got himself a 3-0 win against Vatira on this stream. Nalpo also sitting at the bottom. Oski trying to get back and get his first game win. But AtomiK and Khaled sitting at the bottom 5 and 6. And I think that's probably how most people could have saw this one shaking out. Maybe some people were maybe going to pick AtomiK over Toxic, but with Toxic's day, there's no way that I see him falling down too hard. So, but yeah, that was the games on this channel. Like I said, guys, I stream Monday through Friday, 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. Eastern time on standard days when, you know, Salt Mine isn't going on. So, you know, if you enjoyed yourself here or you enjoy my commentary, I do a little thing called Blue versus Orange from Monday through Friday, where you queue up for private matches that I cast over. And I cast like, you know, it's an RLCS game a little bit. You know, I have a little more fun, but I definitely bring the hype. So if that's something, you know, that you're definitely interested in, drop a follow button. I appreciate you guys watching along with me during the Salt Mine group stage. But that is the last match that we have over here. So I am going to go to a little quick break, switch things around. We're going to do a shortened up Blue versus Orange today. We'll get a couple of matches in, and then, yeah. So we'll be live for a little bit longer. But yeah, we're done with Salt Mine for the day. Again, I really appreciate all of y'all hanging out. And until next time, guys, tomorrow I will be streaming at 1 p.m. again. for salt mines, so be sure to check out the stream then. And yeah, so I'm going to... what am I doing? Oh, yeah, I'm showing highlights, and then I'm going to switch out all the scenes. So I'll see you all in a bit for blue versus orange, or if I don't see you again, I hope to see you in the future. Peace.